Today we've been traveling from Ten Sleep, Wyoming toward Buffalo on Highway 16, but as usual, we're looking for a fun dirt road. So today we're going to drive Crazy Woman Canyon Road. It's a dirt road, narrow in places, and they say almost impassable when wet. We'll be following Crazy Woman Creek through the canyon. It's supposed to have steep cliffs and immense boulders. Join us for an interesting drive through the canyon.
You know how you hear about a place and you think, well, that'd be a good place to visit, or that'd be a lot of fun, or I'd really like to see that. Well, I had heard about Crazy Woman Canyon and always thought I'd like to go see it. And today's my chance.
There's several legends about how the canyon got its name. The most known legend is the story of the Morgan family. They were a family traveling on their covered wagon when they were attacked by Sioux warriors. The father and 3 of the children were killed, but Mrs. Morgan survived. She grabbed an axe from a warrior and attacked them. She was able to kill 4 of the Sioux before they fled. Soon after, a mountain man named Johnson came upon the bloody scene. He buried the husband and the children, tried to get Mrs. Morgan to leave, but she refused. So he built her a small cabin, but eventually he found her frozen body, dead from starvation. Locals knew about her presence near the stream and called it Crazy Woman Creek. If you've ever watched the movie about Jeremiah Johnson, you know that that is the story that was depicted in that movie.
As we travel farther down into the canyon, I'm beginning to wonder, where are those good parts that I've been looking for? By that I mean the towering cliffs and the big rocks. Maybe they're ahead.
It's September, and if you notice, the undergrowth is really beginning to show their fall colors. The creek's just off to the right side of the road. There are quite a few small pullouts as this one, where you could just pull off for a little bit of exploration, a little hiking, or you could even do some boondocking.
As we were coming downhill in that last section before we turned off into the camping area, I was using a feature on the Bronco called trail control. It's like cruise control, but it's for low speeds. You set the speed that you want it to go, and it maintains that speed, no faster and no slower. I thought it would save my brakes, but I found out that trail control uses the brakes too.
This has been a beautiful drive through the canyon. We have the forest and the creek by the road. It's been great. But now we're getting to the really interesting stuff. Canyon is really getting narrow now with those steep rock cliff walls.
This is what I meant when I said I was looking for the good stuff. We should have shot more of the walls and the big rocks in the creek, but we had our GoPro attached to the left front fender of the Bronco.
This has been a wonderfully pleasant drive through the canyon, but as often the case, we must move along. We have places to be for the evening, but we'll be popping out of the canyon back up onto the prairie. From here, we'll be traveling toward Buffalo and Sheridan, Wyoming. And as always, thanks for riding along with us.
In case you're wondering, this is not the Crazy Woman of Crazy Woman Canyon.